the farmer protests and the government efforts to reach out to them. Now, Defence Minister Rajnath Singh will apparently lead the talks today with the farmers protesting in and around Delhi since the last week. According to sources, he is attending a meeting at JP Nadda's residence with Home Minister Amit Shah and Agriculture Minister Narendra Singh Tomar also present. This is the second meeting between top BJP leaders in less than 48 hours amid the massive protests against the contentious farm laws. Now, 32 unions have been invited for these talks, and NDTV has heard that 30 of the unions have reportedly accepted the invitation of the government, but with certain riders that members of the India Kisan Coordination Committee be included and the meeting be video recorded.
डिमांड पर सड़क पे बात थोड़ी होती है। जब टेबल पे चर्चा होगी तो बात करेंगे, क्या करेंगे।
सर, अभी कुछ आप लोगों की मीटिंग भी है, नड्डा जी बैठेंगे, अमित शाह जी
नहीं, दरअसल क्या है कि आज चर्चा के लिए उनको बुलाया है। पहले 3 दिसंबर को बुलाया था, लेकिन सर्दी और बाकी सारी चीजों को देखते हुए मैंने कहा चलो एक को निमंत्रण भेजते हैं, आज आएंगे, उनका स्वागत है।
सर, 3 बजे आप लोगों के डेलीगेशन में कौन कौन रहेगा सरकार की तरफ से,
बताएंगे।
Right, let's go across now to Sanket for more. Sanket, we just heard Agriculture Minister there ahead of that meeting that is taking place at Mr. JP Nadda's residence. So we're told Rajnath Singh will lead these talks that will take place later with the farmer unions.
That's right, Gargi. The Defence Minister Rajnath Singh is going to lead the talks with the farmers. Now, this is a very, very interesting choice. Most minister of the Modi cabinet. He is, part of the head of the cabinet committees, 6 of the 8 cabinet committees. Again, this shows the importance that the government is now trying to attach as far as these negotiations and conversations are concerned. Now, how exactly and what exactly is on the government? Well, the government on its part wants to convince the farmers and the farmers associations, particularly those protesting in Punjab and along the Delhi border, that their main contention that the M.S.P regime will go is not true, and it is here to stay. Now, whether the government will give this in writing or not, we do not know as of this moment, but that is one of the main assurances that the government wants to give to the farmers, that the M.S.P regime is going to be here to stay and it's not going anywhere. In fact, it is only going to be strengthened in the future. Secondly, I think with the choice of Rajnath Singh, Gargi, the intention of the government is very clear, that they want to be seen. Rajnath is always known as a moderate voice in this government. He's always known as the reconciliator, someone who listens, tries to strike a cordial note. So, given that, the background of Rajnath Singh, him being the choice, he also has often called himself as the son of a farmer, and his heart beats for the farmers. So, given all these credentials, he has been chosen, to lead the negotiations. The government, on its part, says that this is just the beginning of negotiations with many organizations. In fact, there was a slight heartburn as to why the negotiations are taking place with only a select few of the farmer associations and not all, to which the government feels that you can't have a negotiation, as the agriculture minister also said, on the road. So in a meeting, obviously you can't have 500 different organizations being represented in one meeting. That will be almost like a rally. So this is just the beginning, and the government says that they will be open to many more such conversations in the future also. And this will be just to gauge the mood of the farmers as to how much of negotiation is required. So it's a beginning. The government is taking this very, very seriously, because of which yesterday there was a high-level meeting with Amit Shah and all the other members of the union cabinet. Even today, all of them are meeting at the residence of the BJP chief, JP Nadda. So this is just a series of meetings that have been kick-started by the government, understanding the gravity of the situation.